What's up, Marvel fans? It's the Emerald Enthusiast of the Multiverse Musings Podcast Network. Here with a look at the Marvel Legends, Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness figure of America Chavez. As you can see, I recently picked this figure up on clearance. I'm always looking for trade bait, and I do like this character from the comics, so I thought this would be an interesting review. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the package details now. Here is the bottom front of the packaging, and of course it says Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness, America Chavez. On the bottom we get this product information. On the top, we get this symbol from the Sanctum Sanctorum. There's a partial window on each side of the packaging, as well as this really cool artwork of Xochitl Gomez as America Chavez. On the back, we get headshots of the other figures available in this wave, as well as the complete Build-A-Figure Rentra. On the back top, we get a brief bio of America Chavez in 5 different languages. The English version says, America Chavez is a young girl from another universe, being hunted for her power, the unique ability to open doorways into the multiverse. In terms of how the figure looks mint in package, I'm really not a fan of how they positioned all the pieces here. I feel like America should be in the center, with the Build-A-Figure piece maybe kind of set off to the side, turned sideways a little bit so it doesn't take up so much room, and the alternate set of hands set on the other side so the figure is front and center. And now I think it's time to bust this figure out of the package and see what's inside. Here is the figure free of the outer packaging, but still in the inner plastic. Here is a look at the inner cardboard tray that you may choose to use for your display. And here we see America Chavez out of the package and ready to rumble. I'm delighted that we are seeing the next generation of Marvel heroes on screen, characters like Miss Marvel and America Chavez. As far as this figure goes, I think there's a lot to like about it. It certainly resembles the way Xochitl Gomez looked in Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness. So let's go ahead and take a closer look at the loose details now. Let's have a look at the figure's lower body now. For the most part, the figure is sturdy, but you do have to have her posed correctly. The design is basic jeans and sneakers, although I do appreciate the wrinkles that have been sculpted in. Excellent detail here on the sneakers. I like the molding that they've used to make the shoestrings. There's also a lot of good detail on the treads of the shoes, so I certainly appreciate that. There's lots of excellent articulation here. You can get the foot to go down that far. Excellent pivoting here. I certainly appreciate that. Double jointed knees, so you can get her to lift her knee up very high here. Upper quadricep swivel. Certainly like that. You can get her to kick forward this far. And get her to do a side kick this far, so I certainly appreciate that. And, of course, she has some nice step-back motion there. That's always a plus for me. So if you want to get her into a good running pose with these double-jointed knees, you certainly can. And if you have an extra peg stand lying around somewhere, the figure does have peg holes on the bottom of her feet. Let's have a look at the torso now. And despite this just being a jean jacket, I really like the way that it was used in the movie to like keep that star motif going. You know, that has a lot to do with her powers, the way that she can like force open these star-shaped portals. And this jean jacket has a lot of excellent detail here. Good coloring there. I certainly appreciate that. Good sculpting on like the seams. Here's the little pride flag. Remember, she has 2 mothers in the movie, as well as in the comics. I really like that the necklace was sculpted on there. And there's plenty of good sculpting detail here on the t-shirt, the sleeves of the jean jacket. There's no lower torso movement, so I'm a little disappointed with that, but there is this excellent swivel here at the upper torso, so you can get her to crunch forward and backward without any hindrance from the jean jacket. So overall, pretty solid job on the torso. Let's have a look at the arms now. Good movement here at the wrist. Fist is sculpted very well. Single jointed elbow. You can get her arm to go up that far. Again, I appreciate all this paint detail with the stars. Very movie accurate. You can get her arm to go out that far. 360 degrees of rotation. There's no bicep swivel. I would have preferred that. But you can get her arm in this kind of punching pose. Good movement back there, so I certainly appreciate that. Let's get a look at the alternate set of hands here. These are molded well. The skin tone looks good. Much like the other hands, there's good articulation here. Yeah, so not much to complain about here. I certainly like these. Let's have a look at the head sculpt now. And for the most part, I think it's solid work. And you can see the likeness of Xochitl Gomez here, but something's just a little off. I want to say the nose and cheek area isn't spot on, so that could have used a little improvement. The hair looks really good. You can see the individual strands, and I think it's accurate to the way that she had her hair in the movie. Now, in terms of articulation, I do appreciate this. You can get her to look to the side and down at the same time. And I like the emotion that conveys, but you have to be careful. The hair pushes against the collar of the jacket. And I feel like if you do that too often, you could damage the paint. But overall, I think collectors should be happy with this head sculpt. And for the sake of thoroughness, even though this isn't a Rentra review, here is a look at the Build-A-Figure piece that comes with America Chavez. I certainly hope you have enjoyed this review. If so, please like, subscribe, and tell a friend to do the same. Stay tuned at the end of the video for some articulation shots, and also remember to catch me on the Multiverse Musings vidcast, available right here on YouTube. And I'll be back to the internet with more comic book related content soon. But until we meet again, this has been the Emerald Enthusiast, and thanks for watching.